Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Venice, and if you know me personally, then you definitely know that every conversation matters with me. So I am back, but today I thought it would be so interesting to talk about. I know that many of you have done your New Year's resolution, but I wanted to also know what is your motto for this year, and I wanted to talk about that and tap a little bit into that because I thought this year what would be my motto. I spent the past year feeling a whole lot of anxiety, and I thought to myself, I've been so anxious quite a lot of times. I've been in moments where I wasn't sure what I was doing. Half of the time I wasn't even sure what's happening with me. But I thought this year maybe I might take a leap of faith and expose myself and do things a little bit with less fear, not thinking about what could potentially go wrong. Am I doing this wrong and stuff like this? So I don't know what your plans are or what your motto is, but I just thought, maybe I could, share about my motto for this year. I think sometimes, first and foremost, I've entered a new year, but I'm entering it with a complete fatigue. Like, I am exhausted to the core. I don't know if it happens to you guys as well, but the year has just started. Now it's almost like Feb, but the year has just started. And I think my producer's looking at me. Anyway, the year has just started and it's almost Feb right now. And I'm thinking to myself, how exactly am I kind of envisioning the things that I want to do with my life this year. And I think it's not mainly about the type of stuff that I want to achieve, but it's how do I feel in the process? Do I feel anxious? Do I feel like I'm doing things the right way? Do I even have to do things the right way? And I think most of the time the year goes on and on and on and on, and you reach mid half year, then you reach the last quarter of the year, and you realize I haven't necessarily been achieving the things that I wanted to achieve. But that's mainly because, you're in a position where you're too anxious to do that because you don't want things to not work out. And I don't know for you guys, but maybe you've been in a certain job for way too long and you cannot change that. Not because it's not easy, but you look at the things that you might be losing, or you're looking at the things that are not easy to let go, or the things that would cost you letting go of that. And it's just really many things. So for me this year, I was thinking to myself, how can I actually change that? How can I step gracefully out of the things that do not serve me anymore? And having the confidence to do that, because I think confidence, you have it when you kind of feel good about what you're doing, but sometimes you don't feel good about it. And you have to really stand up and say, you know what, I'm still going to do it anyway. So I don't know how your story is going or how your story is unfolding in this new year, but I really do hope that whatever, I don't want to say demons, but whatever obstacles you've been facing the previous year, how are you dealing with them this new year? I don't know if I'm actually making sense, but yeah, so maybe you can write in the comment section below and let me know, what are some of the things that you felt like you had left in 2024, but you're kind of seeing them, a little bit of their fingerprints or footprints in the year 2025, right? Because I feel like sometimes we always say, oh, new me, new year, new me, but it's just like a day, a day before, it's just 31st of December 2024 is one day before the 1st of January 2025. So it's not a change that could be drastic. It's just the mindset that changes. And actually thinking about the mindset, maybe it'll be also ideal to talk about how do you walk through the journey of changing your mindset. In fact, yesterday I was actually having a conversation with someone, and they spoke about half of the battles that you win in life is the mindset that you have. And I love that, because that's what I also do know. So I think for me in this new year of stepping into the fearlessness Venice, I'm thinking, can I have the mindset for it? Because it really starts with the mind, right? Can I have the mindset for it? Can I just open myself up to say, I'm willing to do this, I'm willing to cross that, I'm willing to jump here without having any type of anxiety or without having any type of fear? Because anxiety is such a crippling thing, you guys. I don't know if you've experienced it, but you want to do so many things, but you feel the anxiousness. And sometimes it's not even people judging you. It's not even about circumstances not working out. It's just you feeling the fear of things not working out, and you haven't even begun to partake in those things or partake in those projects, whatever it is. And so, yeah, and I think I just wanted to like tap into that, especially in this new year. Also, if you have a story that you can share with me, I don't know if you relate, but if you can relate, if you've got a story that you want to share about some of your anxious moments and how you dealt with them, because I think for me, it's also a healing process. And also just not only sharing my story, but also hopefully receiving some of your stories that could also help me heal in this journey, So if you've got a story on how you dealt with being anxious and walking into new seasons of your life with full confidence, but not only confidence alone, but also with a spirit of fearlessness, please just share your stories on the comment section below. I would love to hear them, because it is such a journey. And I think knowing that you're not alone in this whole thing, it's what makes it super easy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some of your stories, and I just hope that I can learn from them, and I can heal, also find healing in them. It would be so nice to hear where you guys are at as well, because sometimes I'm just like talking here, I'm talking to the camera, but I know that you guys on the other side of this camera, you watching this, and you can you have the guts, let's say, hopefully, to share your story. And even if you don't have, it's okay. But if you can be able to share your story, talk about some of your anxious moments and how that anxiety has made you feel or has stopped you from doing the things that you wanted to do in life, So share that with me. Let me know. I would love to hear your stories as well. So I'm hoping that this year is a year of demolishing anxiety, a year of literally writing off anxiety off of our lives, off of our minds, off of our selves, So I'm hoping that your story can help me and also help somebody else that is also reading it. So from me, Venice Maruta, and the rest of my team, you guys know that I'm always like working with the team. So for me, Venice, I truly hope that I can get your story and receive your story with grace, and just like really partake in that. I love reading stories. I love hearing about other people's experiences. This is for me absolutely amazing. So in the meantime, write down below your stories, share with me. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that is the only way we're gonna grow, you guys. Girl power out here. So that's the only way that we can grow. So thank you so much for watching this. I really truly hope to see you guys in the next video, and in between, you guys, I'm putting in my shorts, so please do watch that as well, because that shows me that you're engaging with me, and that I'm also putting the right content out for you guys. So from me, Venice Maruta, stay winning.